Dude, I heard your elbow crack when you did
Yeah,
that salute.
Are
you okay?
I'm good. I'm good.
All right, we are getting old
He
fast.
needs an oil, is what it is.
Justyn needs
Justyn needs a little a rub down.
Jake, do you have any
Terry
olive
playing
oil
Justyn needs a good
or
rub down.
vegetable oil?
I do,
Terry
yeah.
playing Justyn needs to rub down.
After the record.
Nerds! Welcome to Legends Rerolled, a TTRPG podcast where we role play through classic stories. For our first season, we're reimagining L. Frank Baum's The Wizard of Oz in D&D 5e with just a dash of my own homebrew. My name is Sean Dougherty, and I will be your game master. Joining me for this and every episode, playing the Scarecrow, Sonny Crowley, Celine Trella.
Whoa!
Delores Thatch is Brooke Simone.
I'm here once again.
Terry Tinman is Justyn Trella. And Cal. Sorry, I didn't think you were good. Do you want to go? Do you have a thing?
It's fine. Move past it.
Introduce yourself as Terry.
Hi, I'm Terry. I'm playing Justyn Trella.
There you go.
Love that. And as Cal Broadtooth, Jake DiBlasi.
Reporting for duty. Wait.
You said duty. So, last time, you guys were captured by the mayor of Loonville, Mayor Melzina. Turns out is also Clitorion the Unpleasable. And upon finding out that you guys were trying to get into Winky Country, she was very displeased. Yeah. You all individually and excellently escaped your personal bonds, worked together, and were able to hop upon Jerry the Horse and exit through the tunnel marked exit. Anything else I should add?
Oh, we didn't escape with Franck.
Oh, yes. Behind.
Yeah. It turns out, from what you heard, Franck got a little too curious about Clitorion the Unpleasable, and he is now being held as a prisoner by Mayor Melzina. Oh, and you killed Melzina's right-hand man, the magician Mo Street.
Yeah, but he also had a little thing up his sleeve, so hopefully it's gonna work out okay for him.
I thought
for
Mo
Franck?
was a girl.
What?
I'm so
Mo a
confused
girl?
right
Mo
now.
is a girl, Franck is a boy.
Yeah. Take that, Morgan.
I'm not confused anymore. I was, but now I'm good.
I got what you meant. Dolores, before having to leave, Franck gave him a potion of fire breath, so he is not
defenseless.
Yes.
Everyone was just staring at me in a very intense
Give Franck a fire breath.
I was like, I thought I did a good thing.
You did a great thing.
How dare you?
That's what I was saying.
That is a resource that we're going to hold on to right till the end of the campaign and never use.
we took the scorpion tail.
In our direst
take the
need, we
scorpion tail.
won't use it.
Yeah.
That's gross. Okay, so you have a disembodied, human-sized scorpion tail.
Could Delores use it as an improvised weapon and stab people with it?
I stick it on my lead pipe.
Oh, you could also put your ruby on your lead pipe.
What does my ruby do?
Dude, your ruby makes your spellcasting better.
I thought that was my dark amulet.
I thought that was the ruby?
No, the ruby gives you a +1 and an extra spell slot. The dark amulet lets you try to use a cantrip that's not on your spell list.
Dolores doesn't usually accessorize this heavily, so I just kind of got a little confused.
That's fair.
We should do an
A
inventory
lot of
check at some point.
jewelry.
It's precisely 2 more jewels than
Not
I've ever
now.
had in my entire life.
Precisely.
You guys can
yes.
forget all the things I give you. I don't give a shit. We're going to hop right back in. You guys are distressed. The adrenaline you had pumping, making your escape, is starting to wear off as Jerry underneath you with all 8 of his legs through this long tunnel. You guys are riding for a while underground to the point where your adrenaline kind of starts to fade away and you're just left with that exhaustion. Nick, after a little while, is not able to sustain ghost form anymore, and the ghost of Mo Street dissolves, and his persona pops back into his axe.
That was so sick, dude.
Dude, it is so cool. So now I understand the utility of fingers, but only from a hypothetical perspective, because I couldn't touch anything, you know?
But
so
just
I was
imagine.
I was imagining, wow, this would be so helpful in holding this if I didn't just pass through everything. So it was almost like a tease of a life I'll never know. Aww. But it was dope, too, because I could float.
Phantom limbs.
Yeah, it was great. But it was sad, though. But great, yeah, totally cool. So you guys, you're riding on Jerry for what feels like miles. A little bit more. than 5 miles.
Oh.
Oh.
I see the relevance of this number.
Yeah, and as the
you?
tunnel,
I do, yeah.
as the
I
tunnel,
don't.
as the tunnel starts, to, as the tunnel starts to,
As the tunnel
As
starts.
As the
as the
tunnel.
tunnel,
The tunnel.
To rise.
It's yellow.
as the tunnel starts to rise, you see a door blocking your way.
Oh, shit.
It has a pedestal, a water pump, and 2 clay jugs of different sizes.
Oh, it's puzzling.
Wait, could we try before you knock?
Oh yeah, if you guys want to spend time trying to solve a puzzle instead of just
It
getting
sounds
away
like
quickly,
a
that's
grand
fine.
old puzzle to try and solve while we're being potentially pursued by...
Stretch those
Okay,
brains.
murderous.
Do you imagine?
No, we could try to. We could try to. Okay, I knock.
The door
There we go.
bursts open, and you see a bright sun beaming down from overhead and reflecting yellow light from all the foliage outside. And as you pop out upon Jerry, you see, like, staked down at the exit, a large chimera. Big scorpion tail, 3 heads, bat wings, and a little collar with a little tag that says Nina on it. And Nina, like, strays at her chains to get to you, but there's no one here to release her, so she is not a threat.
Aw,
Oh,
baby.
And then you see fire. Then you see fire roiling.
name.
Not that cute.
Roiling in her throat.
I want
and
to throw
she's
a fistful of
about
kibble
to-
as we gallop past.
All right, cool. So you throw a fistful of kibble, and the 3 heads try and all get it, but they're all 2 of them. The lion head and the goat head are fighting over 1 bit of kibble, while the dragon head gets like a little bit over here, and you guys gallop off. After about another hour or 2, the adrenaline starts to drain even more. You guys are getting exhausted, and even Jerry is starting to slow down.
You know,
Should we
riding
take
like
a-
this.
Should we take a break?
I think we could take a little break. You've done a lot, pal. He pats Jerry on the on the hind end, and
gonna be
you're doing good, buddy. We're gonna take a little break here.
It's gonna be real hard to get back to the Emerald City. How are we supposed to find the yellow here?
Yeah.
Very good point.
That's what we
Just
hadn't
something to
considered.
think about. Maybe look for some landmarkers.
I bust out a map and I look at it and I say, it looks brownish compared to the rest of the yellow around here.
No, that's just a road.
Is it that road, the yellow?
No, it's just a road. The yellow is the gold.
Oh,
For those of you at home, we are looking at the map in
We
front
got
of
a
us.
map.
We have a map.
It's on
that's-
Instagram. Check
that's-
out our Instagram
that's
to see the
brown.
map.
Yeah,
Nice
at
plug.
Legends Rerolled.
Yeah,
Like,
see,
subscribe, and
so-
be sure to
so-
pay your artist.
See the reflective gold bits?
Yeah.
That's the yellow.
Okay.
Everything else is just a
you're
road.
right.
Everything else is just a road.
So is there, out of game here, is there just no yellow
He
road
didn't.
in
He
Leaky
didn't give
country?
me one on the previous map.
Let's hop right back into the game.
Oh, we're in. We're in.
Everyone, make me either an investigation or a perception check.
Okay.
Oh wait, I need my dice.
Don't mind
I
if
don't
I
have
do.
them out.
12.
12,
Perception.
Ooh. That will be a 24.
24,
Nice.
16.
16.
A very humble 7.
A humble 7. All right. With your 24, Sonny,
Yeah.
you realize
Yeah.
that the specific hue of the grass
Yeah.
in this area
Yeah.
is the exact same hue
Yeah.
as the yellow.
Oh, so maybe the yellow is Winky Country bleeding into other places.
Maybe.
That's certainly a theory.
Or they planted it because it was a convenient.
See,
Ugh.
I think Jezebel is trying to spread the yellow, and I think the wizard is trying to spread the bog. With his indoor plumbing, air quotes.
Oh.
Oh.
That's crazy. I like it.
That is a crazy theory, but you might be onto something here, Scareman.
It could be, yeah.
These are my wild conspiracy theories.
Wait. So your theory is that the wizard is collecting all of the shit to pour into his home to make it bigger?
No, I think he's using the pipe lines and
Oh.
tunnels to spread the bog
Yeah.
outward.
I misunderstood.
I
That makes a lot
think
more sense.
That's why I did air quotes around the indoor plumbing. I don't think
I
it's actually
see.
going to be used as a toilet.
Oh,
I think that's a ruse.
That
was-
makes sense to me because the whole indoor toilet.
It doesn't make
thing,
sense.
It might just be an ancillary thing where he just really loves shit and just wants as much shit as possible. Get it all in here, and it all goes right back there.
That was one of the questions we didn't ask.
Yeah.
How much?
Yeah.
What is your opinion on shit?
Yeah, in general.
Next time around.
You gotta go back.
How far did we get?
Yeah, more importantly, where the heck are
Yeah,
we?
because we went. You said a while.
A while. I would say if you look upon your map,
No.
you would guess that you are directly north of the village of Mice.
Oh, sounds tempting.
You see the road ahead of you. It is
Where are we going?
well
We're trying to get to Jezebel's
graveled,
palace.
Got it.
well traveled road.
All right. That's good. So
I guess.
I guess I'm tired. I don't know about you guys.
Oh, you want to take a rest?
Yeah, we should probably take a rest here. Jerry's he's had a day.
He is what is it? Lathered? Is that
Yeah,
a thing?
yeah.
That's a horse thing?
Sure, yeah. It's
Yeah.
sweating bad.
He's all sweating
Yeah.
bad. He's lathered. He needs
rub
a rub
down.
down.
We grabbed the oil.
Oh my
right?
goodness
Yeah.
gracious.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Dolores,
everybody
quick,
has
your
their-
bag!
I unzip it.
And I take out 2 cans of oil and I dump them right on there and I give him a good old rub down.
He fucking loves it.
Good.
He leans into it. He seems very happy. By the end of the rub down,
It was a
he's
good
ready
buddy,
for
huh?
a nice little nap.
It was a little man.
And then obviously he telescopes back in, so he's normal horse size with 8 legs, not super horse size. Is what it sounds like.
Does he need water? Like he's still
Does he
he's still
have
part
sustenance?
normal horse, right?
Does he-
yeah,
Food?
he's still part normal horse.
Okay.
He
Can
can
I-
eat the grass.
Yeah, okay. You can graze.
Yeah, he can graze.
Okay.
Let's find a place
good
off the
grass.
beaten path here and take a rest and let
Yeah,
him.
can we find a nice,
graze.
safe place to take a rest?
Yeah, I'll say you guys are able to find a pretty densely wooded little forest area. Think African savanna. How the trees, you'll get like little bunches of trees and then a lot of grassland. You find one of those almost like oases of trees and are able to, and it's dense enough where you're able to get a little bit of protection and cover from the outside world.
Since crossing into, he took us underground
Yep.
and then up. So does that mean we bypassed the front lines?
It did.
Okay.
It seems like this is how the smuggling operation works, is that there is a tunnel that leads directly into Melzina's, I was going to say palace, but more manor, that bypasses the front lines completely.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Very smart. We never said bye to Chongo. I missed that guy. He had a certain je ne sais quoi.
Well, he said he was coming back over here to do a couple more supply runs, so maybe we'll see him again.
Perhaps
Perhaps indeed.
everybody can set up camp. I'll employ Sentry's Rest and keep an eye on things while everybody takes a big old nappy poo.
All right.
I'm going to
do.
scarecrow for 6 hours.
You guys all get the benefits of a long
Oh,
rest.
thank goodness.
Nice.
You are all healed
It
up.
was needed.
I lose my level of exhaustion.
You lose your level of
Yay.
exhaustion.
Oh, thank goodness. I was so tired.
tired.
So tired.
The first one's not bad, but woo.
They,
get back fast.
they escalate quickly. It is the next morning. Is there anything you guys wanted to reflect on or chat about from your experiences in the manor separated? This is you guys have gotten back. Is there any like information you wanted to exchange? Anything like that?
I'll tell you guys about like my brother being kidnapped like against his will
Oh, no!
and held up in what is it, Clawford's territory in my old castle. And by my castle I mean my family castle. It was never really mine. So yeah, no, but he's up there and we should get him.
Okay.
Eventually.
What do you guys think that we should do first? You know where I stand. We're in Winky Country now.
We're here now.
I gotta get to Jezebel's palace.
Yeah, I
I
was
gotta
gonna
get
say,
there.
We're here.
I think your mission, I guess, is the closest to where we are right now, so let's do that.
There's not a monarch around here that I enjoy. You know, like I talk to everybody and I'm like, oh, these guys are all bad at this. Even Melzina, who I wanted to like, I did, but
Yeah.
no, instead. You know, because they're war profiteering and it's like, ugh, they could do so much better.
Yeah.
Makes
like-
you want to do something.
You're doing good for people, but at your own benefit, and it stinks.
At quite a
there's surely
cost,
there's like
yeah,
a better
like,
way. You
There's
know?
like people dying.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah, if you guys are all cool with that.
So I don't know.
Are you okay going, Cal? Or
I just
are you
no.
feeling-
No. Look, we're here. We gotta get Shabubi or whatever, and then
Her name is Shabira! I'm sorry. I'm really
Her
working
name is
on
Shabira,
this.
dude. Show some respect.
okay.
Show some respect, Nick says.
Yeah, no.
You
okay.
heard him.
I did. I'm sorry. I
You know,
apologize.
Cal,
Yeah.
your hair's getting a little long.
He
Yeah.
looks at him with an almost lustful gaze. Oh my god, no. Ugh. Nick. Sorry. Take it back. Sorry.
Fall asleep.
Shabira, then.
Yeah. So we're gonna go
Really
with
nice.
Shabira.
Yeah.
I just don't know that we should go ahead and kill the Winky Witch. You know?
Oh no, I think we should employ caution and try and honestly use this I know, Terry, I know. But-
They suck. I hate them so much. The two of them. One of them's
Have
dead
you-
now, and now the other one needs to
Do
pay.
you just not like them because they took Shabira from you?
I think that's enough of a reason, don't you?
I'm just saying there's
Do
a
I
lot
have
of
to have
people
another
out
reason?
here
Yeah,
with
right. No, not
agendas.
really.
So maybe we get the side of the story of the war from the Winky side and, try to make intelligent decisions.
All right. If we can incapacitate her and question her, then
Yes.
I will go along with it.
If
But I
we-
can't promise what I am gonna actually do when I get there.
If we have to kill her in order to get Shabira,
I'm
yeah,
good for
no
it.
doubt.
we do
doubt.
what we do.
We'll do it.
Thing one is find Shabira,
Yeah,
and
that's
thing
the most
two
important.
is
Information.
Yoden.
Oh, yes.
Seeing as we're up
Right.
here
And
anyway.
th-
and, like-
three is find Sonny's brain somewhere
Well,
along
honestly,
the way.
I'm more worried about my dad than my brain, really.
That's fair.
Good
So-
priorities.
I've lived this long without one, so I seem to be doing all right.
You're thriving.
Thanks.
Yeah, absolutely. So
Very
okay,
nice.
I guess Tall Marin's somewhere in Winky Country, and he worked for those guys, the witch.
Now, we didn't get the information on where exactly in Winky Country he was from his lovely parents who gave us a nice luncheon of salad and tea.
Yeah. No, we didn't. But we know he's coming from Quadland Country. I'm just saying, he's like 7'2", so
We'll see.
he
Pretty hard
looks
to
just
miss.
like his dad, but like he's got his mom's cheeks.
Oh,
Oh, interesting.
I'm talking about the face, Nick. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I was like, did he cut them off of her? No, but that doesn't.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
It's really. I'm coming at it from an axe perspective. I
People
feel
don't
like.
normally
You
cut
would,
things off of
you
other
would.
things, like bodily, normally.
unless you're Dolores and a scorpion tail.
I was
pops up.
actually gonna say, Terry, I appreciate
crime of
how
passion.
you didn't have any vitriol in your voice when you said that to me. I think we're making growth,
I think we were too, pal.
right? Look at that.
Look at me.
Look at us.
I'm growing as a
Listen-
tin
Your heart grew 3 sizes that day.
Aw.
Exploded.
And it'll grow 3 sizes more once we
that
find
hurt.
Shabira. I'm gonna go and find her. I think you guys should come with me right now. Let's go.
All right.
And I'm off.
So, are you guys trying to beeline it to the palace, or are you trying to stick to the road for now? With Jerry being able to carry you, you know that you will make better time along the road, but you guys are also trying to be inconspicuous.
We
So,
also
what
have
do you
to
feel like doing?
Cross a river to get to her palace.
Yes. Could
Yeah, at some point.
Jerry swim?
Can Jerry swim? Can he convert from land vehicle to sea vehicle?
His legs
Go walk
land
the
turned
vehicle?
sideways.
Aquatic vehicle.
Like, can his 8 legs turn him into an octopus and just kind of bloop, 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 bloop
Are
us
you
across?
asking him? Like, are you asking me?
Oh, I'm asking Sean the DM.
I'm
He's,
asking Terry.
he's also part metal like Terry, and whenever Terry gets wet, he starts to rust. So
What if we give him a real good rub down so the oil just like wicks that moisture off?
I'm not going to say yes or no
Okay.
to this.
Okay.
I'm going to say he rusts when he gets wet. He is a horse. He is part metal. If you want to tell, he's a horse. You drive him into the water, he's going to go in the water.
There is no way to get there without crossing some river.
Unless we go like super far around.
Oh, it would be wild to do that.
We are not.
We would have to go all the way around.
Oh, no way.
Crap.
To
Yeah, no.
not avoid water. We have to cross a river.
Based on the map that we have, it doesn't have any markings for any like fords or like
Bridges.
not like
Bridges,
bridges necessarily, but like crossings Is that correct?
That is correct for your map. One of the things that the guy who sold you the map said is that all of the information from most of the countries is pretty up to date, but Winky Country has been isolated for a little while. First off, they were the major site of the war with the Gnome King. Like, most of the actual fighting happened in Winky Country. So there was a big rebuild after that, and then the new Civil War. That map is on old information. So there might be fjords, and there might be more settlements or more information that you could gather, but it's not going to be on a map that you found outside of Winky Country.
Gotcha.
All right. I think we should stick along the road and then start cutting across and see if we can find a way to cross the river.
Maybe like go up the riverbank.
Yeah.
Yeah, get close enough to the riverbank and then start make our way in and around Jezebel's palace, far enough away to not necessarily cause any suspicion, but travel quietly, but try and see if there's a way to get across.
Sounds great.
And if we come across somebody, why didn't you guys put on your uniforms?
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
We don our Winky uniforms.
Excellent. All three of you?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, It was the three of us that had them.
Yeah.
Cal.
I'm a lion.
But you're golden, so
I have-
like maybe
I have a bright purple nose.
Yeah, but you should just bury that in
And if we're
the grass.
if we're in Savannah, like you could potentially just like
I'm a
pop
sneaky
off
boy.
and be,
That
was
be
the
all
goal
sneaky
last
in high
time.
grass.
Yeah, you know.
That's it.
High grass.
Yeah, that's me. Al Highgrass.
Alvis,
Albert.
Aloysius.
Yes.
Aloysius.
Alvin.
High grass.
My initials are AAAAAH.
Fantastic.
So you guys are traveling up this road. Horse seems to be what Jerry says.
He's an unusual fellow, this Jerry.
None of you guys have like speak with animal abilities, right?
It is I. Sorry, I realized I raised my hand. I do.
We are an audio medium.
It is I. I have beast speech.
On our travels, I'm just gonna like, hey Delores,
Uh-huh.
you think you can see if you can get in touch with Jerry the horse there and just give him the lowdown on what our plan is and see what he's all about?
See if he learned any information while he was kept over in Melzina's.
See what his favorite food is.
Yes.
Yes, I do. I do. I want to know all of these things. Can Jerry speak back to me when I be speech?
He can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
What was the first question?
Well, the first thing is that we're just going to let him know our plan.
What his favorite food was. That was the first.
Right, yeah, what's your
The
favorite
most
food?
important, at least.
Oh, I like apples.
Look at this.
He loves apples.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, I'm really excited to be part of the plan. This is a great team. That guy, handsome as shit. He was directing his eye to Terry. So yeah, I mean, this sounds great. I'm happy to be a part of it. I've been in a pen for so long. There's so much land I could run on, and I got so many extra legs. Look at me.
So I do relay everybody the information. So he's thrilled, honored, has a bit of a thing for Terry, I would say.
He
Right back at you, big fella.
He winks his glowing red eye. We're gonna be a great team.
Oh. He's very enthusiastic.
Fantastic. That's great. Welcome aboard, Jerry. Could you tell him welcome
Yeah,
aboard?
welcome to the team.
What did he say?
Welcome to the team, Jer Bear.
Oh, tell him that I am good.
He's good. He's good.
Great.
I take a little hair
Don't
from
worry,
inside
everyone,
of me and
he's
feed it to him.
Ooh, mushroomy. Have you been wet recently?
I have.
That's disgusting.
It tastes
I
a
have
little
heard my voice.
moldy.
I have. Yeah. We
Scareman, perhaps we shouldn't feed him parts of your own
Yeah,
person.
you're a bit dank.
Oh,
Yeah, you've
well,
been dank.
you know.
It tastes like mold, fungus,
Alcohol.
and a little bit of grain alcohol.
Yeah. We had a bachelorette party.
Oh, who's getting married?
I don't actually
I
think
don't-
we determined
Dorothy.
that.
I don't think any of us did
Well,
know
nobody's
who
really
the bride
I
was.
think it was me.
Was it you? Were you?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
no,
were
it was-
getting
I think
married.
it was
You
okay.
were your Valley Girl persona.
My hair is still cut and dyed at this moment in time.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Still.
But you got your page boy hat of vermin, so.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
I'll keep that on there. Delores, if you could rectify this to go back to my original jet black, that would be great.
I'll definitely do that before
We'll do
we
that
see
on the
Shabira.
next stop.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, man, you look different enough with the whole metal limbs thing that, like, yeah, same hairstyle.
It couldn't be that guy. He's got blonde, short hair.
Exactly.
Metal hubs, and he's
no
wearing
way
a winky.
that's Tim.
Honestly, the yellow looks good with the winky uniform, though.
It's true. Oh, all right. Maybe I'll
I will
keep
say
it for
it's
now.
not doing wonders for your complexion, though.
Oh.
Your skin's looking a little
pasty.
pasty.
I think you look
Jet
good.
black would be better for my complexion.
But then you're very pasty as opposed to like a little pasty. So
Oh, okay.
Terry,
Committed
don't
to
take
the look.
criticism from our mold-covered scarecrow. Okay?
Oh boy.
Pasty like how? Yeah, maybe you could get some sun, but like
You could use a dry clean.
Yeah.
Oh, I could. I'm not.
you gotta like disassemble yourself and like air out. Next long rest, maybe.
We'll do that at the next stop, as
Like
we've
right
clearly established we are
Just
on a
start
horse
grabbing
traveling
hay and
that
letting
way.
it blow in the breeze. Just like, is this what you meant?
Similar, yeah.
Or lose some weight.
It's a weight loss program.
This is my weight loss program.
Super
If you're
effective.
trying to lose weight, I feel like the keg in your butt would probably be the first thing to go, right?
No one else knows about that. Shush.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I mean, you could tell that this is
That's my
Sean
secret.
because of the
That's my
voice.
secret.
Oh, I'm
Secret,
trying to
but-
listen to this conversation.
No,
know
it
it's
happens
allowed.
ethereally.
Ah,
The
As you
emergency
guys
alcohol.
As you guys are continuing down the road, it's about noonish. You've been traveling for a couple hours, and then you see a town off in the distance along the road. This town is not on your map. You see a little bit of construction. You hear some people and some noises.
This is the
Okay.
road.
We see some
coming off
people
of
and hear
here.
some noises.
Yep,
Going-
and there's a
coming
town.
in.
Town, people, noises.
Town people noises.
Oh, we've
over
done this
here
before.
on the map.
I've got a great idea. Okay?
Lay it on us.
You three,
Hey.
you're all winky soldiers. You are looking for a lion from Gillikin country, i.e. me, who has infiltrated the front lines. So if I get spotted, that confirms your guys' story.
So you're gonna stay out here hidden, and we're going in as Winkies and being like blah 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 blah. Because you
Yeah,
can't come
that
to
way-
the town with us.
No, I couldn't. But like, if I'm sneaking around and I get spotted, that'll be like,
Yeah.
oh, look, now your story makes sense.
Mhm.
Why you're not on the front lines,
Mhm.
why you're just three guys hanging out,
Why you're here?
why I'm here.
Yeah.
It's just crazy enough it might work.
How do
It
we
might work.
explain the 8-legged horse?
That's your horse.
Oh, it's just a horse.
Well, look at Mr. Tinman over here.
I gained him in my travels down in
Did we know
Sequadling country.
does Jerry know what his like destiny was? Like where was he?
I wish we all did.
Right? Because he had been sold. Was he
To-
sold to Melzina?
Clitorion the Unpleasable, i.e., yes,
Melzina's
And-
very
and we
difficult to
don't-
please.
Okay, we didn't know what her plans with him was.
just to have
I
a
just am
very
worried,
fast
like,
horse, I think.
He's a very unique thing, so I didn't know if like it was something in here that would like blow up possible.
Sonny, give me an intelligence check. Just straight up intelligence.
Natural 20!
You would say,
Yes.
based on everything you've seen, since Jerry's pen was right next to the exit, which was a 5-mile tunnel under the front lines, that it was probably to increase these like war profiteering trips.
Okay.
He's fast enough where you could get an extra run in, so it was
So it
probably
was mainly he was underground transport back and forth.
yeah, but it was less about the underground and more about the speed.
Gotcha.
So like he's really fast, so they could increase their runs, increase their profits.
Gotcha. It wasn't like she was going to sell him off to someone else and it get profit.
No, you would
Okay.
if it was a resale thing, you don't think he would have been penned right next to this underground
Gotcha.
tunnel. It would probably have been more of an open air thing because
Okay.
horses generally
Yeah.
do better outside. So you are able to kind of like piece that together from what you've
Okay,
seen.
so we don't have to worry about it.
So you don't if
Necessarily.
necessarily correct.
Okay, so I guess let's go
yeah.
into this town.
All right,
I think that's a bang up plan there, Cal. Yeah, we'll take Jerry the horse with us. You just kind of lay low on
I
the
flop
outskirts,
off.
and we'll
It's pronounced fap.
I flap off.
Ew.
What does that mean? And then I'm gonna take off towards the town, but sneaky like.
And you
Love
guys
you
are
guys.
just kind of
Yeah, we take off.
Love you
not
too, pal.
sneaky,
Love you.
Love you.
so you guys
We're a
start
real-
to
We're really coming together. As
really
a group,
coming
guys.
together close.
Awesome.
I love this. So you guys head towards the town. Oddly enough, it seems like you guys have stumbled upon another festival. Just like in Shuttertown.
What
What-
luck?
What are the chances?
Is this like the Festivus of this entire
The whole
what's happening here?
I guess you're gonna
okay.
have to get a little bit closer to see.
All right.
Okay.
We'll slow down on Jerry the horse. I'll hop off. I'll kind of lead him into town.
Cool.
I think you guys should probably hop off as well, so it's not
Yeah.
just we'll walk right in.
We're like
looking
walking
normal,
a line, like we're like,
Soldiers?
yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Yes.
oh,
That's from.
I hear this. I'm like, ugh.
But you do remember that you heard Winkies humming that song
I know they just did it really bad
in episode
together.
2.
I do
you're right,
remember
you're right,
that.
you're
Oh
right.
yeah,
We'll tighten up our harmonies. next
yeah.
time.
You guys
we'll
get it
put
together.
some vocal
That'll be
warm-ups.
appreciated.
And just lead Jerry the horse right into town and see what we see.
All right, so you guys head deeper into the town. You see, similarly to in Shuttertown, a bunch of food booths with nice fare. You see more candied fruit. No Munchkin street corn, unfortunately. That stuff was delicious.
Bummer.
You do see a nice, like, build your own taqueridum, kind of like a Chipotle, but if it was like a fun, like, indie, like, family put together Chipotle.
Fun.
Over off to like the far side of town so your guys are coming in from the east. So like on the western side of town, you see that they're erecting a stage. Thank you. This one is more like of a theatrical stage. It's not that like big cube. It's very rectangular. Terry, I want you to give me a woodworking check.
Ooh.
Woodworking check.
So you're going to add your proficiency bonus and let's say your wisdom. Yeah.
Okay. That's gonna be a 9.
Dope. So you guys
It's a 10. That's
Oh
10.
shit! I'm sorry. I
Your handwriting's bad.
yeah. We're
It's a pass. Then.
No, I tried
We
just
talked about
making
this yesterday.
a 2 into a 3. All right, so that's gonna be a 10.
with a 10. You notice
Lowest DC check, so I was like, you have at least a 10, my dude.
Yeah.
with a 10, you get a little closer and you see that the stage they're building seems to be them bolting together these preset like flats. And all of them are like overly constructed. Like the wood is a little bit too thick for what you need. This thing would obviously be like really heavy and you could make it with like the Aussian equivalent of like 2 layers of particle board and a couple 2x4s, but these things are beefy. And there are a bunch of dudes who are constructing it. Everyone can give me perception checks on these dudes.
Hey, dude. I got a 3.
Got a 7.
Oh, no.
3, 7,
Yeah, 10.
10.
17.
17!
Thank
Okay,
God.
all right. One of us is
What?
I rolled good on one of them.
Terry, the other thing you notice is that all the guys seem, putting this together, they seem to be dads. Like, these aren't carpenters. These aren't guys who are trained to build stages. It seems like these are just like a bunch of local dads who know a little bit about woodwork and maybe over-constructed this thing because kids were going to be on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And they also, like, not to shame, but they all got dad bods. Little thicker in the tummy. No one's in great shape. There are no young, strapping men building this stage.
Do I notice any other folk in military regalia? Anything of that nature? Quickly looking around.
Oh, with your 17, you do see a couple other Winky soldiers. They're wearing very similar uniforms to yours. They all seem to be kind of congregating in one area. Closer to like one of the larger buildings, there seems to be more soldier activity there.
Cool. So we're going to go right the fuck away from that.
Gotcha.
Smart.
We'll continue along. Terry can't help himself. He's going to try and walk up to one of the dads
Yep.
building the stage. And he's going to be like, "Where is your foreman?"
Oh, hey, sir. First off, thank you for your service. We don't. This is hi. Yeah, we're just putting this together for the kids. There's no 4-man or
Wait.
5-man.
Well, you're doing a bad job. Let me show you how it's done. And I quickly just like attempt to reconstruct the stage in a more efficient way than the way they're doing it right now.
All right, yeah, you're able to kind of like rearrange these stages in like these flats in a more streamlined and comprehensive way, and you're able to quickly whip up like a set of like a couple sets of staircases, so the kids can easily get on and off the stage on either side, and they're really grateful. They're like, "Oh wow, thank you, sir. This was hastily done, and you made it better. So yeah, we appreciate you." And he holds out his hand for a handshake.
Can I bonus action talk to Terry real fast?
Sure.
I'm going to tell you to do it because you're much better at people than I am.
What?
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Shh.
Are you okay?
Shush.
No,
Everything all right?
Be cool. Be cool. Be cool.
Achoo! I just had a sneeze. Sorry.
Tell them we're taking a survey and ask them what their opinions on the war effort is.
Oh, well, you're very welcome. We're on our way through. We're going to try and make our way down to Ugu. That's our marching orders to head down there to reinforce the Quadling front. On our way, we were charged with asking the citizens of Winky Country, what are your feelings on the war, how it's going? How do you feel about it in general?
Wow, Jezebel really is concerned with the citizenry. This is great. Yeah, we are scared. We are worried, I would say. Is that right, guys? Yeah, I think we're worried. Yeah. But we're willing. We know that we're going to have to make sacrifices, and if we want Oz to be reunited, it's going to take hard work, and we're willing to put in the work.
Terry Mock writes this all down.
Yeah.
Worried,
I'm gonna
but
go up and
willing.
join, but I'm going to use my hat with the disguise self so I look like a Winky.
Okay, cool.
And not like a scarecrow.
Great first
Smart,
move.
yeah.
I'm going to go over and just be like, do you agree with the war? And like, because, the witches started it, so that's what we've heard.
That is a horrible fucking Winky soldier. Like,
Do you agree with the war,
these
or do
bitches
you
started it.
strongly agree with the war?
That was all.
It's enough.
That is all out of game. That is such a fucking bad question to ask, dude. Well, these bitches started it, so like, how do you feel?
Do you agree with the war, or would you like to be arrested?
What? How do you feel about the wizard?
Is that a
the only
serious question?
Yes, we want to hear from the people in your words.
We hate the
Good.
wizard?
Good.
That's right. Yes, you should.
Make a deception check.
Oh, no.
That was. Come on.
Can I have?
We're in
No!
Winky Country. Are you?
We just...
We did this whole thing. We split up.
Oh, we had a thing.
God
We
damn
had
it.
a thing. This is you. It was me 2 episodes ago, but now this is
Proceed
you.
and deceive him.
Do it.
Oh my God, Celine. God, Celine. It's a 4.
Cool. He was like, yeah, all right. I'm glad that you appreciate that. If you don't mind, we're gonna get back to building the stage so the kids can have their play.
If you guys see a lion man
Okay.
walking around,
Yeah.
hiding, sneaking about,
Okay.
we are currently attempting to get him into custody,
Oh, okay.
right?
Okay.
So if you see him, you let us know.
Oh, you mean the one from the wanted posters?
Yes.
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 That would
Terry-
be the one.
That's the
Terry
one.
quickly looks around now, and I mean, I'll make a check if you want, but I think would notice.
Are there any around?
Some
for
wanted
us?
some
posters?
wanted posters around at this point?
You do see a couple wanted posters around at this point.
Is there any way
Yeah.
to tell from here if it is Cal?
Or if it's
a different
another
line.
It's
line.
absolutely.
Yes.
Cal, here's the thing, though. So you guys will all go over to this notice board where you see the wanted posters, and they're definitely of you guys, but it's definitely from people who haven't gotten a good look at you. So like you can you can tell it's Cal from like there's a little drool in the drawing coming down from his mouth.
Sounds like they got a good look at
And
me.
he's a little bit cross-eyed. Like the drunk parts are over-exaggerated.
Wow.
The wanted poster of Sonny is all like it's a stick figure of a scarecrow. There's no identifying characteristics. The one of Delores seems to be like you can definitely tell the game of telephone happened because in this drawing you just have one gigantic leg. And like your hair is appropriate on one side, but the other side is a little longer. Your nose is too big.
That's what everyone from America looks like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
They
all
nailed it,
Americans look
having
alike.
never been there.
And Terry, your poster is a little more accurate, but it doesn't have any of your metal limbs.
And you're
So
blonde.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it shows like what I'm gonna
My hair
call
is shorter.
Edward Scissors Terry with all of his limbs.
Oh, okay. But definitely with jagged black hair and not
Yep.
at all a blonde Karen
Correct.
haircut.
Yeah, not a blonde swoop cut.
Absolutely.
Look at
Awesome.
this. Good thing you didn't
That's a good
take
thing
the
that
time.
we did not do that. That makes a lot of fucking sense now. So I'm gonna hastily, I'll be like, you'll speak when spoken to.
Yes, sir.
To Scareman.
All right,
Put
good.
her in line and try to convince this dad.
I'm gonna
like,
look meek and
listen,
like back up into line.
she's new in town.
Holy
Into the company. She hasn't learned her place yet, but she will certainly
I ruffle
learn
the
her
scarecrow's
place.
hair.
As military men do.
Yep.
All right, give me a deception check.
Do better.
Oh, that's so much better. 26.
Oh, good.
With a 26, you see this guy, the tension in his shoulders ease a little bit, and he's like, oh, okay. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. Cool. You should probably check in with the rest of the protection detail if you're passing through town. Give them, I don't know if you have information to exchange on the fugitives or whatever, you know.
We should probably do that. You're absolutely right. Quick question. What exactly is this festival for, though?
You're new in town?
Arrived. Yeah.
It is a celebration of life to respect the passing of the great Jenna Bell.
Terry is struggling at this moment
I
in
think
time
I
to
will-
not break,
Oh,
to
no.
keep a firm military look about him, having just reprimanded his underling.
Single tear of anger.
What's fun is that Justin's face in real life is getting redder as I said that.
He took the loss hard.
Yeah.
Method acting.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you said?
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
what
that's
Delores
smart.
says. He took the loss
Hell yeah.
very hard.
Got it. I mean, we all did. She's done so much for us.
He processes it through wrath. So you'll have to excuse his outbursts.
That's righteous.
Righteous indeed. And
Okay.
it just walks right off at that point.
Dope.
You have fun with your fucking festival, whatever.
The kids are putting on a play.
I wonder what the play's about.
I'm gonna get with these two before we head over to the military detail, the protection, whatever. Guys, we got to figure out a way to figure out how to get across the river, like if there's a ford or a bridge or something nearby. But we probably shouldn't go over there and talk to those soldiers because we're gonna get fucking
here's the
found out. We're
problem.
definitely gonna get
Here's
found
the
out if
problem.
we do.
We have such limited information about Winky Country that we
Do you
need
think
to
we could-
gather
do you think we
information,
could
but
just-
we can't ask questions about Winky
we
Country
just buy a
without
map?
seeming suspicious.
We just buy a map.
You
We're
could
here.
just
Oh,
buy a map.
is there a map in town that we could buy?
There is
Oh,
a general
so-
store that you could
Right?
probably go to and buy a town.
Well,
Buy a
Yes.
map.
Buy a map of Winky Country, like
Probably.
an updated one.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Let's pop over there real
Yeah.
quick. We lead Jerry the horse, and we all walk over there.
So you guys head over to the general store, and wouldn't you know it, just as you guys show up, the proprietor is shutting the door and locking it.
Oh no.
Yeah. He's leaving for some reason. He looks around, he sees you guys approaching, you're looking right at him, and he's like, oh, hi, I'm sorry, did you want to buy something?
Yes, we would like to buy something very much. We would like to get an updated map of this territory. You see, we're from southern Winky Country.
Ah, I see. Say no more.
We're just trying to get our bearings
No,
up here. In
say
the
no
north.
more. Say no more. He said say no more.
Ooh. Were you gonna stay for the play? For the kids' play?
We are now.
All right, yeah. Would you mind meeting me back here after one of my kids landed the role of the wizard? So I was really excited to go see the play.
Well, then we'll meet you back here afterwards. Thank you.
Thanks.
What's your name there, shopkeep?
My name is Giovanni Gin.
Love it.
Well, that's a fine name,
Thanks.
Giovanni. And yeah, we won't keep you any further. Clearly, you're busy.
Yeah, thanks. My wife, Monica Tonic, is saving us a seat. Yeah, I'll see you guys back here later. And Dad runs over. You know, that holding your pants with one hand and like the begrudging jog. He's doing that, but over to where the stage was.
So the play is about to begin.
yeah.
They were still working on the stage right before the show was up.
How
Yeah, it's almost like they're doing their best, but it's just a bunch
hastily
of
run project here.
It's just a town.
I guess let's hang back a little bit and wait for the play to start.
Yeah.
All right, Cal.
Yeah.
Anything?
I mean, I'm mostly hiding. Can I make a perception check from the outskirts of the town?
Sure. What are you trying to see?
Trying to see if there's like a good-looking bar.
Sure.
20.
Yeah. There's a great looking bar.
Ah. I sit.
Don't do it.
I sit on the ground.
The bar is called Quentin Spins.
Oh, I like it. No, I learned the thing.
Just the one?
Yeah, that thing is that doing nothing means often not getting caught.
Fair.
there's a less chance. So no, I'm gonna find a place where I can be like close enough that if things go badly, I can jump in. But otherwise, I'm staying out of sight and in mind.
All right, cool. So you guys,
Look at you growing.
I'm trying, but I do drink from the. I've got 1.5 jugs left.
all right.
So I hope they pick me up something. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. So you guys hang back.
Above something, right?
That's what the emergency keg is for.
Standing room behind. Basically, the whole town empties out and starts to arrange themselves around this stage. A lot of them bringing chairs from home, benches, pews from the church get busted out, and everyone is sitting quietly.
Oh my god, there's a play!
Oh my god.
There's scripts!
Oh,
You wrote
boy.
scripts!
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness!
Okay, I'm in.
And a lady gets on stage and she says, "Thank you to everyone who took time out of their day to watch our children's play. This play has taken extra significance in the recent news of the passing of the great Jennabel. Please stick around after the show, as the former ward of Jennabel will have a few words to share with us. Also, remember that these children take their craft very seriously. And while the facts are all correct, these kids insisted on bringing their own interpretations of the characters to the forefront. So now, I texted you guys a couple weeks ago and asked what accents and voices you'd be willing to do on the podcast.
Oh.
So here we go. We're going to start off with
Jesus.
the, who do we
Too
got?
much. It's too much too soon.
We got, as Jezebel, we have Brooke with her best Midwest or Canadian accent.
Oh god.
Good.
I said that to you. As Jennabel, we have Celine doing her Southern Belle voice.
Oh boy.
And as Ozma, we have Celine. I was thinking Dolly?
I haven't had to do Dolly in years. Oh my goodness.
As the Wizard of Boggs, we have Justyn Trella doing his Roy Kent / Tycho voice.
Yes.
And last but not least, we have Jake as King Osmodan with
good.
his Baby the Duck voice.
Oh, yeah, baby.
And
Here we go.
as Phineas with your Crunk voice.
Oh, those are close. All right.
Yeah, all right. Here we go.
Very specifically, these are children's plays, so if you're bad, that's fine.
That's good because
It's good to be bad.
I did the Frank's French accent like Dracula, so even though I said I could do this, it will not stay the same the whole time.
That's fine.
Good.
Scene 1. It is the year 20W. The Gnome King launched a war against the peaceful citizens of Oz, starting their attack right here in Winky Country. Jezebel, the wise witch of the West, flew to the king's castle to beg for aid.
Oh, wow, Your Majesty. Winky Country sure is in dire need of your help. The wretched Gnome King has attacked us from the desert. His forces are tearing through Bear Center, and we fear they soon will march for Ugu. Then the Emerald City itself, too, eh?
King Osmodan sits on his throne, brow furrowed as he ponders for a moment before replying.
This is concerning indeed. If we cannot protect our own citizens, we have no right to rule over them. What steps did you take before coming to ask for my aid?
Well, I have sent the Flying Monkey Battalion up to fortify Ugu. And messenger birds have been sent across the land telling every citizen to head to my palace for protection.
Oh my god.
Most excellent. We will head there as well. It will be the base of operations until the Gnome King is stopped from harming our citizens. We will also need your best friend and sister to help us in this endeavor, as well as the Gillikin army. Have you heard from Daddy Pooh recently?
Oh, not since she created her perfect man. She's semi-retired. Seems to let King Broadtooth do all the actual ruling. Too bad he isn't magically proficient. He seems a just ruler and a perfect ally for this war. He's the only one in the land who's actually led a successful campaign, eh?
If I may, Your Majesty.
A man appears from off stage. He is tall and proud, with a mischievous smile on his face. His fine clothes and green top hat denote him as the Wizard of Oz, one of the king's top advisors.
I have recently contacted a powerful magical spirit, the Master of Clocks. He's given me access to wondrous powers, and I may be able to exchange some power with King Broadtooth.
Excellent. Go now before another moment is lost. Then meet us at Jezebel's castle.
The wizard's task successful. King Broadtooth agreed to the wizard's term and begun mustering his troops in the north. But before the year was out, the leaders of Oz heard some disturbing news.
Oh, heavens! Your Majesty! Catastrophic news from the north. The entire Broadtooth line in front was killed in a flood. It seems the Gnome King has sent tunnelers to create a sinkhole that swallowed up everything and destroyed the Pumperdink Dam to flood it with water. There is nothing left.
Then the war is over. Our troops are being swamped by the Gnome King's underground forces. There's no way to know where or when or why or how or where they will strike.
Well, my people are dying, and Winky Country is a war zone. So if negotiations are what it takes to stop the killing, then we need to open up a dialogue.
Yes, that will buy us time. The Gnome King may have dealt us a crippling blow, but he also showed us the avenue for his destruction. If we can find an access point to their tunnels, we can unleash the river and land a blow that they will never recover from, the cunts.
It's British, it's okay. It's okay if it's British.
It's British.
Do you not see the tragedy there? Killing thousands to settle the score with one king? Surely peaceful negotiation would be a better solution.
Well, what is your solution, sister?
We send a messenger. Ask to meet king to king on the field of battle to discuss terms of peace. If they want resources, we can provide them. If they want land, we can all sacrifice a little for the good of Oz.
Tender-hearted Jezebel, always expecting others to act honorably.
Better than always expecting the worst in people.
You have not seen the people that I have. I traveled the multiverse.
Oh my god, you've been to... So sorry. Oh my god, you've been to 3 worlds and 2 of them were dumb luck.
Quiet, all of you. I have made my decision. I will take all of your advice. Jackson and Jezebel, prepare for the offensive. Find the ideal spot for the negotiations and dam up the river so we can unleash it if the Gnome King does not see reason. Jezebel, who should we send to the Gnome King?
My protege. If you do not disagree, my king.
The Crow?
Yes, my liege. He has a one-of-a-kind mind. Have you read his papers on the interconnectivity of liminal spaces vis-a-vis interdimensional conscious exchange through psychedelics? I couldn't put it down.
He's also a messenger that isn't threatening. He's smart and charming and small. I agree with my sister.
Very well. Keep in touch, and if all goes well, I will see you all on the last day of this war.
And the next time they were together, it would be the last day of the war. It took a full 1.5 years to complete preparations and to convince the Gnome King that it wasn't a trap. On the 15th day of Blooper Doop, in the year 22W, The leaders of both nations met to discuss terms. Jezebel, Jenabel, the wizard, and the king met in their camp before negotiations began.
Thank you all for the hard work you put in to making today happen. I am proud that my daughter Ozma is here to witness conflict resolution on this scale. She will be a great queen one day.
Thank you, Father. Can I come with you? When can you talk to the Gnome King? Please, 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 please. Think of how much I will learn from witnessing the negotiations firsthand.
Oh, I don't think that's a very good idea. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't, no.
I don't
Et cetera.
particularly think that's a great idea.
Pass.
Honestly.
I don't think so, no.
My lord, I agree with the child. You have your whole army at your back and 3 powerful magic users in your corner. That combined with your magic, there's no way the Gnome King's army can get the negotiation spot before we whisk the princess to safety.
See, Father? If the great and powerful Oz thinks that it's a good idea, it must be.
Very well. Stay close to me and try to keep your face neutral. These are very difficult proceedings. The rest of you, stay vigilant. If I give the signal, break the dam. I'm not losing a single citizen's life today. Our war is already over.
We will never know what happened in those negotiations. Shortly after they started, shouts rang out from the dam, and the wizard's voice was heard saying,
No, you fools! The royals are still down there!
The dam broke, and the river moved faster than any army. The witches hopped on their brooms and raced to save the last members of the royal house of Oz, but they were too late. The waters were seen engulfing the king, and Princess Ozma was never seen again. The king's advisors were left in charge with no one to guide them. They decided to join together and rule as one, recruiting Linda the Good to help. They took wards to make sure there wouldn't be a power vacuum again in the future. This system worked for a time. The House of Broadtooth was reestablished. Peace was achieved. But peace wasn't the goal for everyone. And on the 51st day of Schmoopsy in 29W, the wizard requested a meeting with the Bell sisters in the Emerald City.
Ladies, welcome to my home. There's an urgent matter that requires our attention. Please follow me. Phineas is waiting for us in the council chambers.
Oh, how's your ward doing, eh?
Well, he follows my instructions appropriately. His magical prowess is disappointing for the son of the great Linda. I may have to move on to a new apprentice soon. Jenabel, it's been a few years since you passed your award to your sister. Perhaps Phineas would make himself useful in Munchkinland.
I would be honored to teach him. Ah, there he is.
Your witchinesses, it's an honor to see you again. I've spent all morning working on the magical sigils and all afternoon working on these quiche muffins, and they are just divine.
Later, Phineas. First, please pull the lever.
Yeah, absolutely. The lever that activates the magic. The magical lever? That lever?
Indeed.
As Phineas pulled the lever, the Bell sisters were bound with magical bonds and racked with pain. Green energy began to slowly siphon off them and disappear into the ether.
What is the meaning of this? What do you think you're doing?
I'm sorry, my loves. I've known you suspected me of sabotaging the mission where the king died. And I've known that one day you'd come for me, so here we are. I'm going to burn your spirits out of your bodies and then puppet them with the spell that I've learned from my teacher. And Phineas, as an accomplice, Linda won't dare defy my rule.
Wait, what?
The wizard had underestimated Jenabel. While he went on his villainous rant, she was collecting her magical powers. Without the use of her arms, she couldn't cast a spell, so instead, she made a wish.
I wish the wizard was separated from his magic.
In a blinding flash of light, the wizard collapsed and the chains fell to the floor. Jenabel went pale and fainted. Jezebel did not miss a beat, blasting Phineas and the wizard with powerful magics and fleeing from the scene carrying her sister. They fled to Winky Country, and by the time they had recovered, the wizard had branded them traitors and the emboggening was complete. Now, the trick about a wish is that you never know how it will turn out. The wizard had been separated from his magic, but for how long? What does separated from magic even mean? With the stories coming from the Great Bog, it seems that there's still magic abound in that place. For now, we wait as Jennabel and her ward Shabira try and save us from open war once again.
My boy! That was my boy!
All right. So that is what you guys all hear being read from the stage.
Guys, do you think I could be the wizard's magic?
Terry isn't hearing a single word. Anybody. He's not hearing the clapping. It's like very like Saving Private Ryan, where he's just hearing a ringing in his ear, hearing the name Shabira.
Yep.
He's just standing like very still and not really hearing anything.
All right.
Terry, are you okay?
He's looking at you, but he doesn't hear the words. He's just seeing you.
I look
mouth
over at Delores.
things at him.
Yeah. Yikes.
Did you go?
I don't know. He's disguised enough to where I think we could just see what's happening.
And then
Oh,
a beautiful blue skin, curly haired, little round glasses woman walks onto the stage. She has a pre-written statement in her hand, and her hands are shaking so much that she folds it up and puts it away. And she will look out at the crowd and say, I just wanted to thank you all for turning out and making this memorial such a special occasion. Anyone who's met Jennabel in person knows that she wasn't Sonny, and she wasn't always fun to be around. But she had the biggest heart of anyone I've ever known. And she spent her life keeping me safe. And so that's how I'm going to remember her. As someone who had the best intentions for not just Oz and not just Munchkinland, but for me as well. Thank you all. And there's another round of applause.
Terry,
And
do you
she
want me to
walks
talk in her
off
brain?
stage.
I pick her, though.
Okay,
For the brain. While she's within 30 feet, I'm picking her to be able to talk to.
You got it.
Nice.
And then she walks off stage to a battalion of soldiers. Not a battalion. That's a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
So there's like
a
10.
battalion's a lot.
Yeah.
A
Wrong
guard.
word.
That's
A squad of like 10 people, and they escort her directly back to that big building that had all of the soldiers around it. Now it would seem that they are her personal guard.
Terry,
You're-
what's your move here?
You're in my brain now.
No,
No,
we're
I'm talking
to
out
you.
loud.
Yeah.
I'm next to you.
Oh, you're next to me.
Yeah. Terry, what do
How you doing, dude?
What do you want to do?
Terry
Terry, I can
isn't
talk to her in
listening
her
to
brain.
a word
I
you
can
guys
talk
are
to her in
saying.
her
He
brain.
just starts walking right
Terry,
towards where
Terry,
I see
Terry,
this.
Terry, put his hand on your shoulder. Just Terry.
Shrugs you
Terry.
off
Oh no,
really,
I'm
really
very
hard.
weak.
Is there any place with a cup of water?
Is there any place
Any
with a cup?
beverage stand?
There are many beverage stands. You don't know if they would have water. They might have vodka, or
I'll
it's a
throw
party.
liquid on Terry to try and rust him and
Does it-
slow him down.
Not at all.
No, I'm going to bonus action talk to Shabira's brain.
I'm sneaking up. I declare my intention.
All right. We get a stealth check from Cal.
That is a 16.
16 is pretty good.
Not bad.
I mean, especially when there's a
lot of stuff going
lot
on.
of stuff going on.
performance.
All right. What are you
I'm
saying to
gonna
Shabira?
say, hello, Shabira. We don't want any trouble. Terry's in town.
So, Terry.
Yeah.
You are beelining it to a troop of soldiers that are around Shabira. You have such a determined look in your eyes that as soon as they see you, they know that something's off. Maybe not what is off, but they know something's off. And these Winkies start to draw their weapons.
I'm staying back.
And then from inside the building, you, Terry, hear a voice ring out, Terry? Terry! And then Shabira runs, pushes past her guard, elbows, runs up to you and plants a big smack right on your mouth. Yay!
Like a good smack.
Like a good
right?
smack,
Yeah,
a big,
okay.
a big smooch.
Oh God, no, not this.
But
big
that
chew.
too.
thought this
And then
was-
she smacks you across the face, and then she kisses you again.
Classic move.
It's hot.
Yeah, Shabira! And I give her a big hug and smooch her right back. And hold her as tightly as I can without cracking her ribs.
With your mechanical arm.
She buries her head into your chest where it comes up to, and she goes, "So you got metal arms now?" And that is where we're going to cut for this week!
Yay! I find this narratively satisfying.
Yeah, I do too. I'm excited.
Legends Rerolled stars Justyn Trella, Celine Trella, Brooke Simone, Sean Dougherty, and Jake DiBlasi. Edited by Celine Trella and Sean Dougherty. Theme song by Ryan Logan. Score by Jake DiBlasi, Justyn Trella, and Kevin O'Leary. You can follow us on Instagram at Legends Rerolled and on Facebook at facebook.com/Legends Rerolled. Like, subscribe, follow, and be sure to pay your artists.
We might be the grossest podcast.
No.
Oh, Celine, you missed our vocal warm-ups for the cunt.